keep your Simpsons DVDs on hand. The Disney Plus versions are probably not what you want. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and shareholder in the Walt Disney Company. And first of all, I want to apologize if I sound a little funny today. I had some teeth surgery about a week ago and I'm still recovering, so I just sound a little funny for a time being. I'm sure it will pass as long as I get used to things that are now in my mouth helping with my teeth. Anyway, so today, well actually yesterday by the time you read this, the Disney Plus app launched. The Disney Plus app launched, and I have to say it's a pretty nice service. It actually exceeded my expectations quite a bit. It had way more content than I was expecting. They had like a lot of old gems. They had some stuff that I honestly didn't expect to be on there. They had a lot of 4K content. And actually, what was probably the most surprising was that Disney was true to their word. Virtually every episode of The Simpsons up to season 31 was included. Now, I still want the rest of the Blu-rays and DVDs, of course. I'm a collector. What can I say? Unfortunately, the Simpsons aspect of the service, which by far was one of the most anticipated, in fact, studies show that a lot of people are subscribing to Disney Plus specifically to binge watch The Simpsons, are going to be a little disappointed because, well, there's two main problems. First of all, an episode is missing. Yes, there is one specific episode missing from the streaming service. You probably all know what that is. As GameSpot, which is an interesting place to be pulling this article from, said Disney Plus has finally arrived, and now you can stream all your favorite things like Star Wars, Marvel, The Simpsons, and more if you can actually get the app to work. It wasn't working for me this morning. It worked for me just a few minutes ago. And speaking of The Simpsons, the first 30 seasons are available to stream right now, including everything up until the ongoing season 31. However, there is one omission from the first 30 seasons, with an early season episode being deliberately left out of the Disney Plus lineup. And if you're a Simpsons connoisseur, then you've probably guessed that season 3, episode 1 is missing from the service. And they add for good reason, but I think it's not a good reason. And that is the Stark Raving Dad. Sorry, folks. I'm going to leave that in. And that's the episode, of course, that has Michael Jackson. Of course, if you actually go to the Disney Plus app, or at least this is the website interface of it, you can see in season 3, it's not there. You can go left, or you can go right, but you can't go left. Now, what's nice is that they're kind of being upfront about this, because you can see there's number 2. They aren't even pretending like they're acknowledging that something's missing. And I have to give them a little bit of credit, though, because one thing is that I was wrong about is that Natural Born Kissers, which is kind of cropped off here, unfortunately. I didn't plan that very well. And like the Bible Stories episode and everything, they're all here. So, all the Treehouse of Horror. So, yeah. Except for that one episode, all the Simpsons are here. That's pretty impressive, and I guess I was wrong that they would be removing certain episodes. I mean, I couldn't anticipate Disney putting all those episodes up there, but they did. Also, the Simpsons movie is on Disney Plus, and yes, it's uncut. It's uncensored. Apparently, you can't have full frontal nudity on Disney Plus unless you're Bart Simpson. However, there's a much more pressing issue, unfortunately, than just this one episode missing, which you can still get on some DVDs on eBay. Unfortunately, they're screwing up the aspect ratio again. And this is a long-fought battle because FX, or FXX I should say, has been doing this for years now, where they take the old episodes of Simpsons, which were made for like a square television, so there would normally be black bars here, and instead they zoom in and they crop to fill the whole widescreen image like you're seeing here. And of course the problem with doing that is they're cutting out visual gags of the show. And we have little examples here, like let's go here and see, we can see what we're talking about. So this is what the image looks like when it's uncropped. This is what it looks like when it's cropped. And so you can see there's like a huge difference. Now, here's the thing. All the classic Simpsons episodes on Disney Plus are in cropped widescreen formats. This means that you miss out on tons of great visual jokes, like how Duff, Duff Light, and Dry Duff all come from the same tube. So you see, like here you can see like it comes from the same tube. And here you can't see that. Totally ruining the joke. So, and Disney, of course, declined to comment. This is kind of surprising because there's like a lot of classic shorts and cartoons on here, and Disney has not been cropping those at all. So it's kind of strange that The Simpsons is doing it this way. Maybe they're just taking the masters that FXX have, and they're just using those. Maybe they don't know better. I mean, I do sense that if you make enough noise about this, maybe they will change it. Because I will also add, I was going to do another video about this, but we'll just throw it in here since we're doing it. Disney is not censoring classic animation on this site anymore. They were originally going to be like removing the crows and smoking and tobacco, and fans were genuinely upset, me included. And what they decided to do instead is they now have like little descriptions under the details that warn parents for certain movies that these shows or movies were made from a different time period, and they might have racial insensitivities or smoking. So they actually warn of some of the outdated content that is in these movies. And so Dumbo is not censored. In fact, Melody Time, Pecos Bill is actually smoking again. So a lot of the Disney classics that I have on disc that are censored on disc, they're uncut on Disney Plus, which is almost an insult to injury. But hey, step in the right direction. So Disney was obviously taking notes about that. I'm sure they'll take notes about this, but until then, I would definitely hold on to your DVDs, because this is pretty annoying in my opinion. But I'd like to ask what you think about this. Is this a deal breaker for you, or are you still going to get Disney Plus? I would love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and if you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.